What's up, everyone? Silva here with yet another episode of Batman Arkham Knight. In the last episode, we were taking care of a whole lot of different riddles, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the challenges, for all to get the keys for Catwoman. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. So before I started this episode, I was doing I was taking down a lot of different Riddler informants, so that way I can go ahead and track down some riddles for us. And you know what? It's good that I did. So that's what I'll be doing in between episodes. I'll be tracking down some of the other informants for the Riddler, and yeah. Alright, so here's our next challenge. The Crushinator.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
It says you were being hard on me in the first place. Alright, on to the Crushinator.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin?
Yep. This is how this works. We're going to be going across this racetrack with sliding. Well, we basically have to go across the racetrack without it crushing us. So occasionally we'll have to go and switch out the platforms and all that. So yeah. Now when you see the ones that are green, that means that the Riddler controls them and not us.
That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself.
Ah crap, ah crap, ah crap. Yeah, you want to be quick on this, I'll say that. So don't do what I'm doing.
I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage.
Jeez, freaking Riddler, I swear, man. Yeah, dude just loves to gloat.
Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require
Here we go.
a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight. Again!
Jeez. Oh, fuck.
Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrap.
Ah, god damn it. I swear I'm not bad at this. Well, actually, as you see, right now we're doing pretty well. Cruising along this course not that badly. Not even getting crushed in the first place.
500 dead bats of pressure.
No! Fuck!
No, Batman, you can't ride through solid objects. It's really basic physics.
You weirdo.
You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull.
Now for the last lap.
Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting in for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now.
Alright, almost there. Next. Alright, just about there.
It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
No shit. God damn it!
Nice. That looked like it hurt. Did it?
And there we go!
Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Alright, time to get the, I think, 4th key or whatever. Alright, so, it's gonna be like a number 1, but without the other part. We're gonna need to get the 4th one on the bottom.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Which will be right here.
And here we go.
Yeah, it's technically the 4th.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
Let's see. No new rooms. Alright. Alright. Let's go. I wonder what the Riddler is going to say. Yep.
Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
Well, you heard him. On to our 5th test. Onward! Shit. Oh, not all of them are exactly far away, are they? Flight school.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else.
This challenge is okay. And launch! This is what you're wanting to do.
Bring the Batwing to this one.
Yep. We're having to basically do launches out of the Batmobile. No, not that. And go.
That's 2 down, Detective. Be careful of the death trap en route to the next one.
Yep, this one is gonna have razor fan blades. Or whatever the hell it is. And go. Nailed it.
Good work, Detective. You are literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
Alright. Let's get to the next key. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's a 3. It's going to be the 4th one on the bottom of this.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
So it'll be right here.
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. This is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Alright, what's next, Enigma?
Oh,
A
good.
new
More
room.
fun.
Intro to Physics. Alright, so on to our next challenge at the, at the orphanage.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Alright, let's do this. On to the Riddler.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Enigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
It's a Riddler, so it's bound to be ridiculous or easy. There's no middle area, there's no gray area for him.
Anybody seen that anarchy guy? That kid loved this.
He wouldn't be wrong there. As I always said, as I've said before, I've always liked the Riddler.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Jeez. Alright, see what might be going on here. Oh, this place. I remember.
Greetings to my costume contestants.
Now I remember.
Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Alright, so this place is gonna be something else. As you see, there are a series of tubes here.
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion. Don't mention it.
So as you see, there are a series of tubes that we're going to need to follow in order to solve this riddle. What you're going to need to do is hit the switch, and now we're going to be controlling both Batman and Catwoman.
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt.
Alright, so as you saw, one person will let it go to the middle. Two will let it go... whatever. Alright. Yeah, so that's basically all there is to it. Okay, almost got it. Run all the way there. God damn it!
Move over, would you?
Alright, so yeah, basically Batman's gonna weigh more. Catwoman has enough weight to get all the way to 2/3. Alright. Then next, both the weights are going to be able to get them, are going to be able to get the pipe all the way up. Next up, get back off so Catwoman can let the Spark go through the pipe here. And Batman can get on there. Next up, Catwoman will run all the way to the first one. And then once it goes over, there we go. Ta-da! Letting a Spark get to this pressure pad.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
Alright, so we're gonna need one person to get onto the pad.
You still owe me for Arkham City.
That'll...
You figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your way.
Don't trust him on that.
Hey,
Because, look at this.
Oh, it's a trick, isn't it?
The moment you step off the switch, floor will be electrified again. So have someone get on the pad to de-electrify the floor.
Second generation
Hello.
of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Alright, so you already saw this before. Red means that it's for Catwoman, and blue means that it's for Batman.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line.
Thank you. Yep. If you hit the wrong one, then it'll go to then it will shock you.
All the danger of battle combined with all the fun of riddle solving. You can thank me after. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all there really is to it. And now,
Detective, I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
alright, then get the key after solving all that.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
Meh. I'd rather further that relationship. Besides, that's how it was on Batman Hush. God, I love that.
Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
So Joker dies, takes half the crime in Gotham with him, and I don't hear from you for months. What's that about?
I've been busy.
Look, I know you two were close, but you've got to get back out there. Meet new maniacs. You can't mourn him forever.
He left some loose ends behind. Selina, where were you last Friday? Between midnight and 1 a.m.
Giving blood. No, wait. Volunteering. Why?
There was a break-in at the Museum of Gotham. A valuable gemstone was stolen.
What? No. Who could do such a...
Just put it back.
Well, of course,
Look,
that's
if it
Selina.
was you stuck here and I happened to pass by one of Eddie's courses, I would definitely head inside.
Right.
Look, I'd be doing those courses if it was you in here. Probably.
Aw, thank you, Catwoman. Alright, let's go and do the next course. I will say that he has definitely stepped up his mini-games. And it's made things interesting.
Church. Riddler won't give up Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You will break his spirit, sir. I'm every confidence.
Because in Arkham Asylum, you know, he was just setting traps Well, not even traps. He was just setting stuff up for you. Yeah.
It's a bat.
All right. So the different things I did on the Arkham games. In Arkham Asylums, they were just regular, just regular riddles and trophies to get. In the next one, Arkham City, they were even more, but this time you actually get to fight him in the end. In Arkham Origins, you're seeing what he's like in the beginning. And it leads you to get the very first Riddler trophy, which most of them appear in Arkham City, I think. And then, the last one, well, this one, of course, is Arkham Knight, which we're seeing what's happening now. Off to Drain Pain.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strong man playing with expensive toys.
Arkham Asylum is fun, considering it's the first one. Arkham City is the best, even though this is very close second. Arkham Origins was not bad.
Stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect.
Alright, let's see what else we need to do here. Alright.
To the drain, I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home?
Alright, let's go ahead and drain the water. So what we're gonna need to do is, of course, drain the water. And then, whoa.
Not quite, Detective.
We're going to need to move. Well, yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're supposed to move the little God, what am I trying to say? We're supposed to move the rings into a certain spot so that way we can get all of these, so that way we can get this done. Then, of course, eject out of the Batmobile and get onto the pressure pad.
That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth.
Alright, so next up we're gonna have to exit this.
Look at you, Detective.
Alright, get inside.
There in that hideous machine, like a particularly ugly chandelier.
Next up we're gonna get to the one marked number 2. We'll get into it.
If I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt.
Alright, once we move it here, destroy the wall, and launch. This is easy. You've already seen.
Another switch?
Alright.
The water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friend?
Ah, crap. Wait. Oh, favorite Robin? I would probably just say I haven't really thought about it. Damian Wayne, that's my favorite Robin.
It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there.
Yeah, my favorite Robin would be Damian Wayne. Well, you gotta see the movies that they made, man.
Don't think I haven't been
Son of
tempted by a
Batman,
cheap trick to quick
Batman
death,
versus
detective.
Robin, Justice League versus Teen Titans. Those are amazing, man. You honestly gotta see them.
Yourself against me and laugh as you fall short. Struggling, detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections.
Alright. Oh wait, no, actually we can.
This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, detective. I will recalculate post-haste.
So what we're gonna need to do is pay close attention. Ah, crap.
Not quite, detective.
So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to pay close attention to the rail for, well, the road for number 3. Because as you see, there's a blade in our way. We're gonna need to get back to number 2 and move it in a way that we can get down. My favorite Batman villain is easily Mr. Freeze. Cause who doesn't like him as well, who doesn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze? That's everyone's favorite. And there we go. That'll allow us to go to the 3rd level. I mean, sure, people say that he's the, Alright, good. Thank you. Two-Face is not bad. Tommy Lee Jones was definitely a good actor for Two-Face. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the movie called Batman Forever. It was a good movie. I personally liked it. Tommy Lee Jones played as Two-Face, and Jim Carrey played as the Riddler. He is the first and only actor to play as Riddler, and he is honestly the best person to play as him.
Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict.
Alright, as you can see, we have a red light there. And he said careful on our way out, which means we have turrets.
You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Yeah, that's what I consider a dick move. Alright, get on to the pressure pad. And we're going to need to watch way up top. So it's basically an upside down A. It's going to be the 4th one on the middle rack.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Favorite female villain, Poison Ivy.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating.
Oh wait, shit! I missed. Wait, no I didn't. Yay!
And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul's daughter is Talia. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, Talia. She's not bad, but I do not consider her as a villain. nor do I really consider Rachel Ghoul a villain, but the thing is, with that guy, he's honestly wanting to, you know, control all of Gotham and, well, destroy all Gotham and shit like that. But he is honestly not that much of a villain. Nor do I consider Mr. Freeze as a villain. Mainly because he's doing a good deed, but a noble deed, whatever. But he is doing it in the very evil ways.
Of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Just a moment. Exactly. But once again, I do not consider him as evil. Now, what I want you to do, if you have not seen it... No, we are not activating the Nightfall Protocol because you cannot see that, unfortunately.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
Alright, what I want you to do, if you have not seen it, is watch the Batman animated series. I'm talking the 1990s series, early 1990s, episode Heart of Ice. It is easily my favorite episode of the series. It is the first appearance of Mr. Freeze, and also, you know, it just explains everything about him. I mean, sure, it's the same thing, but I honestly thought that it was beautifully animated. The story was really good, even though it's the same thing over and over again. No matter what happens with Mr. Freeze, no matter the iteration. And to be honest, it's one of the few times that we actually see Bruce Wayne as Bruce Wayne. On to the next challenge.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
To advanced jet traps. Sorry, I'm eating a snack.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been.
I think so, yeah.
Riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that...
Please do. It was a good episode. Also, as I said before, please watch the new animated movies with Robin, Damian Wayne. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Alright, to start off, you need to hit the switch.
The gap in the wall? I could reach it with a pounce.
So Batman needs to get on that. Catwoman will get up on top and pounce onto the ceiling. With that, she'll get up onto this switch.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
Which one was it? Alright, so what you're going to need to do is pay attention to this grid here. It's going to reflect onto... Alright. It's going to reflect onto the other rooms. Other room. So this one is the middle right here. So step onto this switch.
When the answer strikes you, it'll be like a
Catwoman, damn it, is going to be getting onto this one. Now he's going to be going up 3. Now she is going to be going up 2, right 2, down 1, and right 1. Up 2, right 2, down 1, right 1.
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Alright, so it's going to be
for a final twist.
up 2, right 3, up 1. Now for her, it is going to be right 1, up 3, left 1. 2.
Nearly there, Selena.
Then for him, let's see. Up 1, right 1, up 1.
Done on this side.
Did that hurt, Catwoman?
Alright, and that's it.
Stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie,
Next up,
you're going
time to
feel
fight
very,
robots.
Very stupid when I catch up with you.
Yep.
Now!
See, you can easily defeat these robots if you, with both of them actually, if you do, of course, a dual team takedown. And you said this was going to be easy, Riddler. Come on.
Try and keep up.
Boom! And that's it.
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
Alright, let's go ahead and click the key.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
And with that, it's time to go to the final exam. Yeah.
Well, how clever the pair of you must be. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
We heard the psycho. Let's go to the Ranelagh Ferry.
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up. But just be careful while you do it, okay?
Alright, I will say this. If you are not much of a comic book reader, I would at least advise you to read this one event of Batman. This is before the New 52 and before the Rebirth. This is called Batman Hush. It is basically about one of the villains, of course, named Hush, who employs a bunch of Batman villains to take down the Batman. And it leads to a very interesting plot with the Riddler. Let's get going.
Be careful in the last test, okay?
And it also does include Superman. It was interesting, to say the least.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
Alright, there it is. Let's go.
find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Where the hell are all the informants? I'd rather beat something up other than Riddler's robots. But you know what? Whatever. I can just beat up informants between this and the next episode.
But I don't get it. What's in it for Wayne? Is that car tank?
Alright, on to Condemned.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph, so I will give you a choice.
That is true. And that's why I never watched Batman vs. Superman, but watched Justice League, and that was honestly good.
Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure.
You heard it here from a veteran DC nerd. I liked Justice League. You may hear some other stuff from other nerds, but honestly, it does not matter. As long as they drove the point, and we're starting to set things up.
My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance.
This is going to be another race. This time you're going to be using... Well, yeah.
Inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive.
Yeah, my brother told me that.
Your Tudover, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat.
Alright, so be careful here because there are spinning blades. And now we're going to need to drive over a wall. But you know what? We can do it. As you saw here.
Behold your doom.
Whatever, Riddler. And go, go, go. This is awesome!
What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have followed
Shit!
I calculated the curvature precisely! I've got the equations right here!
Alright, so you want to time this just right so that way you're not turned up by the pressure things, and then you're good.
I don't understand. How are you still alive?
Because I'm not as bad as you think I am, Riddler. Haha. Oh shit. Marvel superhero, that's Iron Man. Simple. Favorite Marvel superhero is Iron Man. Don't judge me, the dude's got a lot of awesome gadgets, and he's got probably one of the best actors to play as him.
With Lady Luck your whole life, detective. But now the music stops.
Ah, crap. Hulk's okay, but the fact that he can basically beat any villain, or anyone in that case. Alright, so just because you might have gotten a timeout or whatever.
This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me.
Yeah, see? Alright, so do not worry.
You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin.
Shut up, Riddler! I'm tired of your narcissism. My own narcissism will beat you.
Never doubted it for a moment.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's roll. Whee! God damn it! And I really liked how how Spider-Man Homecoming was. Marvel villain, that's a tough one.
It was luck.
That I will honestly say, villain is a tough one. Because with a lot of villains can really change their affiliation in a heartbeat. I mean, look at what happened on Thor Ragnarok. But really, I would probably say Doc Ock.
I forgot who I was dealing with for a minute there.
Like, I honestly, I never read a lot of Spider-Man, so I don't know that much about Carnage.
I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now.
Alright, so now he is controlling some of the blockades, dams or whatever. And go! Swerve. Swerve again.
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will.
Easily go between.
I know you will. Make your peace, Dark Knight.
I know who he is.
It has to be.
Ah, dang it, I'm screwed that up.
Goodbye.
Alright, and this time I'm going on the left side. And go.
Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. I know it.
Ah, damn it!
To think you had me worried. How embarrassing. Don't tell anyone.
God, come on, Riddler, really? You gotta screw me over like this?
Feel that, detective? It's called humiliation. Come back to the start of the course and I'll serve up some more.
Female hero, DC or Marvel?
By all means, fail as much as you like.
If it's DC, then it's Raven. Marvel, I haven't really thought of Marvel. Probably, alright. Marvel, I have not really thought of, because as a kid, I used to love to read Marvel comics. Mainly just Spider-Man and Fantastic Four. But, never really thought of it. Well, never really thought about it for the female. Actually, no. Forget about that. Favorite female Marvel hero,
I want you to know, detective,
Marvel female hero is Storm.
Of course.
Storm from the X-Men. She is honestly my favorite hero. Well, female hero. Raven is my favorite DC female hero.
It's several times more precious than yours.
Invisible Woman? Okay. I'm not a judge of that. Jessica Alba's hot for that.
I knew you'd fail. Never doubted it for a moment.
And of course, people were gonna judge the Fantastic Four movies, as am I. And I'm glad that Marvel now owns Fox. Whatever! Why am I sounding like Caboose? Let's do this again! Whoa! Meanwhile, at the Legion... Sorry.
Don't
and go.
You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference.
I wish they did an Arkham game with the Justice League. That would honestly make things more interesting. No, I didn't. Wait, which one? Because that would not count, Jeez. Well, someone's getting a little angry. No!
Come now, detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman.
God damn it! Oh, I heard about that.
To think you had me worried. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
So I am glad that that Marvel bought Fox, specifically Fantastic Four and the X-Men, because one, they can finally save the franchise of the Fantastic Four, and two, the X-Men can finally get a good storyline that doesn't involve all of Michael Fassbender or whoever plays as the young Professor X.
Another attempt at that laugh.
Meanwhile, DC needs to do a whole lot more. Am I right? Like, stop trying with new stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Upside down. Oh, thank you.
I think I lost a bat wheel. Whoa. Oh, fuck. And maybe they could do a Zatanna movie.
That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick.
I would honestly like to see what they would do with Zatanna. But maybe that's just me. Alright, okay, okay. Here's my opinion on the whole Marvel versus DC thing. I like both of them for different reasons. Marvel, of course, has the better movies. We have all seen that ever since the Avengers. But I also like DC because of the storylines. If you actually read some of the comics, specifically those before 2011, and you will see that there were some very good storylines. Green Lantern, Blackest Night, War of the Green Lanterns, Batman Hush, Death of the Family, All-Star Superman, Superman Red Sun, a whole lot of stuff like that. If you read stuff like that, and even the New 52 has some good stuff,
This isn't a racetrack.
then it'll be alright.
It's a constructed work of art. It is perfection.
Alright, let's see if I can actually get this done right. Woo! Go! And go! And then, actually, and also, of course, there's one movie that everyone loves. It's Batman Under the Red Hood. Let me tell you, that movie is awesome because of who they have as Red Hood. It is the awesome actor, Jensen Ackles, who, of course, plays as Dean Winchester on Supernatural.
You collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Okay, next. Time for the final key. It is going to be a kind of Z with the second, basically second row, fourth column.
Okay, almost there.
Right here.
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room.
All right. So in this episode, we cleared all but one of the challenges for the Riddler. In the next episode, we're going to clear the final room for the Riddler and start clearing out all the other riddles so that way we can actually face him. This is Fieldwood. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Goodbye.